Welcome, welcome. My name's Judy. This is part 5 of my walkthrough of the Island Castaway game. I am going to start exactly where I left off in part 4 here. So let's just go right in. Still in part 2. We are not alone. Alright, and so here's that quest that we were almost going to open, and then I realized how long the last video had gotten, so let me get going there and see where
What do you think
the
of
next
the
quest
other
is.
part of the island?
Don't worry, we won't die of hunger. I found wild boars in the forest. I even tried hunting.
That's great. As you know, we won't eat raw meat. I'll show you an easy way to cook it if you get fresh meat, rosemary, and dry wood for the fire.
I'm all for it.
Make sure you get enough to make a few portions. If you can handle the cooking, we'll be able to build up our food supply.
Okay, so of course I don't have enough branches to actually cook, and it takes 4 per, but fresh recipe, and it takes 4 rosemary, so this is an expensive recipe. But we'll go make the one that he wants and then go buy some branches, because holy crap, that's a lot of branches, huh? So where's our recipe here? Oh, no, he wants it before I cook it. Never mind. Getting ahead of myself. Here.
Will this meat do?
Sure. Now rub the meat with herbs and roast it. Don't forget to build a fire. Roast some more meat and take it to Nicole. You can never have too much food.
Ain't that the truth? But, build a fire. Like we don't have a fire constantly going. Okay, here's the recipe. So I can cook the one, but she wants 3, so that means I'm gonna just have to go get those. Oh, okay, never mind. He wanted 4, but I only needed 1. Good, good. Shoo, I was thinking that was an expensive recipe. Some things I do forget.
I got food for our shipwrecked tribe.
Wow, you're right. We're a tribe, and you're the chief. Don't tell me. That little boy Steffi talks about all the time has charmed you.
No, Mike asked me to restock our supplies.
Very nice. Thank you, Tom the Archer.
Sounds like a compliment.
He's not the chief, he's the gopher. Alright. So, now I definitely need more branches though. But yes, this is a good pearl earning recipe as far as I recall.
Tom, you must know it.
I must know what? Part 3, friends or enemies?
We're out of drinking water.
That's impossible. We had many bottles of water.
They're all empty. I don't know what happened.
Strange.
It's not a big deal, as long as we find a fresh spring on the island.
Do you want me to search the entire island?
I think we can ask the locals where they get their drinking water.
You think?
I have a lot of work to do on the boat. Will you go to the village and find out?
No problem.
Yes, because that's what we do, is run around the island. Okie dokie. What was I doing? Okay, we made arrows at the end of the last video. We should be caught up on cooking. Yep. And we gotta go ask the chief about the water. Alright, so I guess that's where we're headed. Does anybody else want anything while we're down here? Nick is up to something. Might as well go see real quick.
Tom, buddy, you're a very curious person. Have you seen a secluded spot nearby?
What do you mean?
Well, boys, girls, you get it, don't you? I wanted to find a quiet spot, like a cave or something, just in case, you know?
I think there's a cave not far from here. At least, it looked like a cave.
Great! I'll try to find it. Want a banana?
Gee, thanks for the banana. Okay, yeah. There's your cave right up here, buddy. Not that I care if you find it, because you're a creepy dude. There's the cave. Nobody can go in it without some light. Anyway, alright. Let's just click the button and make a run for it. He's in very good shape, isn't he? All this running. Alright, actually I'm going to slow down and cut this tree and kill some boars since, you know, we're walking right through the area. Pick some tick seeds and some rosemary. Because rosemary is highly useful to us. We're on a couple of recipes that sell for good money. Don't you love the upgraded bow? Don't you love it? I know I love it. One shot them boars. Whoops. Did not mean to climb up on him. Sometimes you think you're aiming at something and you accidentally click the ground and then you run at them, and that's not necessarily a good thing, but he didn't get me. Picking up stuff, and let me get some energy while I'm hanging around over here. I wish like heck I hadn't have eaten that one food that was up here, because when you recook it, it goes down here. I think I mentioned that quality of life issue to you guys a couple times before, but what can you do? I could drink the cocktails instead, but I have this thing about maximizing my pearl potential in this game. And I don't know why I still pick them up off the ground when I know I can sell food for so much more, but it's just a habit. I like collecting things. So you obviously, if you are in as good a stead with the pearls as I am, do not need to pick them up off the ground, but whatever floats your boat. It's your run through of the game if you're playing. Do it how you want. I like to pick things up and collect them and have a humongous inventory full of stuff. My problem is always that I have too much stuff as opposed to not enough stuff when I play this kind of game. And that's a problem I'd rather deal with, personally. But you do you, boo. Alright. Let me get this rosemary over here. And there's always one in this little... Oops, there's a tick seed. There's always a rosemary in this little corner over here. I've pointed it out before, but try not to forget about it. And let's see what the chiefy wants, or what we want from the
Chief
chiefy.
Napolo, we need your help. We ran out of drinking water. Where do your people gather water on the island?
We ask the spirits. They provide us with new water springs. After a spring runs dry, we perform another rite.
Roaming water springs. I wonder what other secrets the island hides.
Roaming water spring, yeah. Let's cook a few of these. And I'm out of sticks again. Sticks are a constant pain in my butt. No, we're not cooking protective potions. Alright, so let's get the sticks and make some more of this and see how much they're worth also. So we can decide which thing...
Stranger, come with me!
Arrgh.
My son Fato is missing. I think he decided to give gifts to the spirits to gain their favor to help him with hunting. He headed toward the mountains. Ghosts wander in the mountains. Shaman Ugo won't let the ghosts enter the village. Those who go to the mountains never come back.
I'll bring back your son.
It's dark in the caves. Take this torch.
There's the torch.
Anything else?
I hear there are snakes in the mountains. Be careful.
That sounds bad. I should have a protective potion with me.
And I do have some protective potion in my bag. Whether I'll use it or not, I haven't decided. Because again, I've told you before, you can use the bow and just kill things fast and you don't have to worry about protecting yourself. Although, here, take the torch. I have all the tools. I will use it once just so you guys can see, but this is the protected potion bar. And, you know, we know that's the health bar or the I'm hungry bar or however you want to call that bar. But if I use the potion, I'll wait till I get to the other side of the cave because I know that's when you need it. So we're about to go into this area up here. And if I'd have remembered that's what that quest was, I would have done the inventory stuff I wanted to do first, but that's okay. Let's go. So it's creepy and dark in here. There's usually a statue floating around in here somewhere, so it's good to kind of explore the cave and find things. But if you want to go back out the whence you came, you click on that bit of light to go back in, and then see that light's there. And where we're going is on the, basically over on this end, but I'm looking for statues right now because, whoop, see it. I know they're in here. At least one of them is. I can't remember if there's more than one, but I'll look around real quick. So, yeah, dark and creepy. There's the way through. No, that might have been the only statue. Probably so. Okay. So when I get out into the light, I will put a protective potion on so we can walk through this. There's a lot of snakes in this area. And let's see if the fog is starting to, yeah, the fog is starting to move. Okay, so let's do a protective potion real quick. Just so you can see how that works. Okay, see, now it's there and it's going down, so let's, and we can walk right through these snakes. They won't attack us. Works the same way on boars. So it's, you know, useful to an extent, but if you're gonna just kill everything, then there's not really a reason to be worried about them. Unless you're a terrible, terrible, terrible shot like I can be with the if I need to take multiple shots. The single shots I'm okay with as long as I remember to pay attention to what I'm doing and usually wait until they stand still. And there's a lot of good wood up here. So this is a good area to come if you're really low on wood. The lumber wood. Oop. My potion's about to run out, so I need to be aware that I need to be carefuler. Unless I want to put it on again, which I do not. There's no good point in wasting ingredients for that. But I wanted you to see it once. So now you've seen it, so you're welcome to use it more than I do. I just would rather kill stuff and collect meat. To each their own. You don't need to collect as much meat as I collect. I obviously don't even really need more pearls right now, or maybe ever. Can't remember if there was more stuff I can buy besides all the upgrades and, you know, ingredients, but I don't need ingredients if I don't need a lot more stuff, so yeah. There's a second video game in this series, that, you know, Castaways 2, and I get the two a little bit mixed up in my head sometimes because I have played both of them multiple times, so sometimes I think I'm remembering something from one and I'm remembering it from the other, but most of the time I remember which one is which, but I forget a little bit of some of the stuff you can buy with pearls, but it's all good. Anyway, I'm just babbling at this point for no good reason. Let me pick up this stuff here. Like I mentioned on another video, it's good to chop down trees as much as humanly possible because you do have one of your trophies for trees, and it takes a lot of trees to get all of them, and if you're a person who likes to finish full collections of things, then see, I've got silver, but to get the gold takes a coon's age. And you'll be like, why am I still chopping trees? There's another snake. So I just kind of wander around and clear this area. And technically we're looking for her little boy, but I know where he is, so I'm just killing stuff and chopping trees. Whoops, I got too close to that. So just watch your health as you don't want them to bite you while you're low in health and then wind up making you unconscious. You will drop your inventory, not all of it, but enough of it to piss you off and you don't get it back.
Shaman, Beto got lost somewhere around.
It can only mean he is prey of spirit.
But Fato had gifts for the
Fato may be young, but he is very clever. The spirits say he went to the northwestern caves. Bring me all the gifts. I'll take them to the spirits.
Now, you can try to get in his cave, but I don't think it'll let me, yeah, because he's standing right there. But you do eventually get to go in there. And there's another statue. Oops. Bite me. Not good. Yeah. Sometimes that thing is very inconvenient when it opens. I'm like, I'm doing something, game. Stop opening the menus. Now, technically, this shaman is supposed to not like you messing with the snakes, but I've never had him say anything to me for killing all the snakes up here, so meh, whatever. See, the trees are starting to respawn already, so you can get your count up. And you will never run out of arrows. Because each one of those boards is 10 arrows. Yeah, our little workshop. Actually, I'm half tempted to just chop the trees so you get credit for chopping them and not bother picking up the boards. I don't think I need that many boards, but goodness gracious. I hate to waste materials either. Alright, before this gets too tedious, you guys probably are tired of watching me do that. That's where the boy is, so let's go in. And there may be a statue in this cave, I cannot recall. In the other game, there's mushrooms in this cave, but there's no mushrooms in this cave. Yep, there's a statue. So I'm basically giving you guys every cheat known to man since I know this game too well. But if you're watching a walkthrough, you want to know where things are, right? So there you go, that's where things are. There he is. Let me see if there's something else to find in here before we talk to him. I think that was it. Okay.
Hello, young hunter.
I am not a hunter, white man. I wanted to bring gifts to the spirits, but the snakes scared me to death. I lost all the gifts. I am not a hunter.
You are a strong person, Fato. It takes courage to admit that you were scared. One needs to be very courageous to admit his fear. Don't be upset. You'll become a true hunter someday soon. Let's get out of here. Your mother's waiting for you.
Fato!
Safe and sound.
What can I do to thank you, white man?
The spirits didn't receive the gifts from Fato. I think we must make it right. What do you usually give to the spirits?
Food. We usually cook food and the shaman performs rituals. Stewed boar meat and vegetables. I'll give you the recipe.
That would be great.
Take this.
Pearls? Well, thank you, Oguro.
Thank you, white man. Fato and I are going back to the village.
So she gave us 375 pearls and the recipe. So that's nice. Now we gotta cook for the shaman. See, he wants the recipe. So now we gotta go back down here and cook. Or we gotta go over here and cook. Actually, maybe I will go to the village because then I can also do my pearl trades I wanted to do earlier. Whoops! And you might want to not run through here. And we're gonna do the dyeing for you. So there you go. See, I dropped some inventory. And you get knocked back down here. So I was talking instead of noticing how low my health was, and oh, I'm gonna run through the snake area without any protection potion on. You can't outrun the snakes like you can the boars. So now you know. Yeah, that was a teaching moment. Yeah, that's what that was. That wasn't me being a goobus. It's good for you to see me die once. Then you can see that you drop inventory. It sucks. Anyway, what do you want, Mike?
Found out how the locals get water from the spring.
Do tell.
Roaming water springs. Have you heard of such a thing?
Sure. I've even had some.
Cool.
Yes, and it's a special gift. Only those who hear ancestors can find these roaming water springs.
Then I can't help.
Don't worry. I'll find the spring. By the way, are you busy?
Not really.
Not really my butt. Okay.
Nicole said we are almost out of supplies. We need to store meat, and I can teach you how.
Sure.
The best thing we can do with the meat is to smoke it.
Smoke it.
It's simple and fast. The island is full of snakes, and it's easy to catch them. You need a snake, rosemary, and fuki for 1 portion. Get enough for 2 portions, will you?
Rosemary again.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered that the locals consider the snake a sacred animal.
Come on. Don't tell me you plan to use them on the tribe.
Of course not.
Don't forget the branches for the fire. I'll go find the water spring.
Yes, branches for the fire. That's what I needed from the tribe, so you definitely need to go do that. So I've got the ingredients he wants, but he has wandered off to wherever he wandered off to look for the spring, so we can't give them to him yet. So we're going to the village like we had planned. But this time, make sure my food is all the way up before I go wandering into dangerous areas like a gooby. So I'm gonna go to the store and get some stuff. Oops. Can't resist the call of the lemons. Sounds like hard work getting across there, doesn't it? Actually, here we'll stop for the tree and we'll stop for the rosemary. The usual. I could skip over this some of this stuff and do it while you're not watching, but it pains me to walk through here and not pick the rosemary. Pains. Oops. And I've killed 50 boars. That's a lot of boars. Alright. Oops. See, he was walking. What have I told you? Wait till they stand still. It's way easier to shoot their butts. Or if they're walking towards you, you can usually get a decent shot in. But if they're just walking sideways, maybe you can figure out exactly where to aim for that. But I apparently am not good at that. Because I almost always miss. And just waste my arrow. And then they have a chance to charge you. And that's not fun either. But standing still, yeah, baby, I got it. So have some patience. Wait for your shot. See, he's still walking. I was patient. I got it. Oops. And that time, I thought I was clicking on him, and I must have been clicking the ground, so we walked right into him. So, yeah. Hate when that happens. Okay. Tree already respawned. We have more than enough lumber to make lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of arrows. Alright. I'm going to go to the store and get some stuff for cooking. Sell off worms and whatever else is in here that we don't need. Haven't been digging a lot of holes, so just that worm seed. 75 for that recipe. Very nice. But I'm telling you, this one up here, where'd it go? This one for 80. Doesn't even use meat. It's crazy. Selling all those. Alright. What I need is definitely lots of the stupid branches. I'm gonna get a couple hundred of these bugs. A little over because I'm gonna cook with them right away. I only have 1 inventory slot left, but we're about to cook, so that'll take all that, some of that down, and then I can sell this just for the inventory slot. And let's see. Let's go cook and see what we've got as far as inventory slots after we cook. I'm pretty sure he doesn't ever have anything else for me, but I'm gonna just double check every once in a while, just in case I've forgotten something. so if I want to make more of that nice expensive salad, I need to get more seeds and do more gardening. But since I have so many pearls and I've upgraded everything, I may not bother because it's a lot of work, and why would you bother if you don't have to? I might make a couple more protective potions, but I like to save the rosemaries for all the recipes that we have. So, oh, shoot, I forgot. We have to get some more veggies going, or we can buy them. Potatoes and turnips just to get the one going. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do this time. Just for the sake of expediency. Potato. Was it 101 that I needed? I think so. Would help if I would pay attention, huh? I think that was all I needed. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so now I have the recipe I needed. Now, if I do want to cook more of this one, obviously I'm going to have to grow some more veggies or just keep paying him for them, which would be kind of silly. Now I might make a couple more of these real quick. I'll hold the rosemaries for other things. Let's go ahead and sell. Alright, so see, if I do though, these are worth 100. The stewed one that we just made. So that's good money there. I'll get rid of these two real quick. And I didn't use all my sticks. I didn't cook enough. Alright, if I wind up not having enough inventory slots, I can throw those away. It would be a waste of money, but whatever. We're rolling in the pearls right now, so we're not worried about it. I might sell 1 apple and 1 orange just to make us slots. What else do we have that we don't need? I have 1 cabbage. I'll sell it just to get it out of the bag. We'll keep the other things for recipes. Actually, no. Let's sell these bananas. And these kiwis. Just to make some room and move things up in the bag. Yeah, that's a little better. Now we got some more room. Okay, so we needed that for him. Got what Mike wants. Mike is still not on my map though, so we get to run all the way over to Ugo, which means around and around and around the loop. I think I'm gonna go straight there, even though normally I would stop and get rosemary and things, just because the recording is getting long and I want to be able to stop and get ready for the next video. So we're gonna, oops. Are the snakes gonna get me this time? No, we were far enough away from them. So it depends on how close you cut into the swamp if the snakes are gonna get you, but I might want to put on a protective potion when we get out of here. Yep. There we go. Now they won't bite me.
I brought gifts for the spirits from Fato.
A dish of boar meat. The spirits will be satisfied.
Excellent.
Now go away.
Isn't he polite?
Go away before the spirits get angry.
He's so sweet. Okay. Alright, go back to the village, the Castaway area. Can't talk now. Too many hours of recordings. I might have to stop after this one and make more tomorrow. But anyway, let's go down here and get out of the snaky area. I'd like to get that recipe from Mike so I can show you that real quick. We'll see if he shows back up very soon. And now I have the protective potion on while I run through there, so nothing's going to chase me, see? So it is useful. Just, if you take the time to stand around and shoot at stuff, though, it's not a...
Mr. Tom?
No. Didn't she tell you where she went?
No, she didn't. Mom has never been gone this long.
I'll find your mother. Don't be sad. Deal?
Deal. Mr. John went to find her too. It was a while ago.
I'll sort it out. Something tells me that there's more to Nick looking for a secluded spot.
You think? Creepy Nick is creepy. Okay, let's eat some food here. Our potion's about to wear off, but we're not in a dangerous area, so that doesn't matter. Alright, so John's over here.
John, have you seen Amy?
Well, I think they're there.
Where's there? Who's they?
Amy and Nick, over there in the cave.
What are you waiting for? Steffi's almost in tears waiting for her mom back at the camp.
I can't. It's impolite.
I can.
Yeah, I can be impolite. And don't forget to look for one of the statues, because there might be another one in this cave. So I'm going to do that before I click on their quest real quick, because as you've noticed, sometimes the quests throw you out where you are, and then you have to wander back later to go see. There's one. Let's see it. You gotta remember to look for this stuff, or else you'll be looking for it later, and we only have 4 more to find. Alright. Always look in the caves very thoroughly. There's usually creepy stuff around. Looking for it. Okay.
Tom. How are ya?
Darn it! Tom, what the hell do you need?
Amy, Steffi asked me to find you. She's worried about you. Please, let her know when you're going and when you're coming back. If Steffi decides to look for you on her own, we'll have a big problem.
Sure, Tom. This was so sudden. I lost my mind for a minute.
I'll tell Steffi that everything will be fine and you'll be back soon.
Yeah, that'll be great. Go. Now!
So polite, these people. Okay. Alright, this video is running a little bit longer than I want, but I do want to get back over here and give Mike the stuff he wanted real quick. So let's tell Steffi Mom's coming back. Talk to Mike. Show you that recipe, and we'll be ready for the next video.
Steffi, your mother will come back soon.
Where is she?
She is busy. She's helping with something. Don't worry, your mother's fine.
Thank you, Mr. Tom.
Thank you, Mr. Tom. She's kind of cute for a little kid. Oh, while I'm standing here, let me do this because I'll forget. There. A couple hundred of those going on. And, uh-oh. It's that time.
Mike, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just hot today.
He's not fine.
I shouldn't ask. Have you found the spring?
The locals told the truth. There's a spring of clear drinking water. It's in a spot in the northwest, right next to the cave entrance. It sounds like it has an abundance of water. I'll rest a little, and then go get some water. I didn't take the empty water bottles when I went, because they make too much noise.
Okay. I managed to get the snake. It's not fatty, but it's the best I could catch.
That'll do, for the first time. I'm getting sick from the sight of food. Take the recipe. It's an easy one. You can do yourself. Smoke 2 snakes and take them to Nicole. Before you do, cut them. She doesn't like snakes.
All right.
Yeah, she's standing right by the fire, but we're gonna sneakily cook snakes and then cut them. But sure, okay. And again with the rosemary. See, yeah, just lots of rosemary in this game. Do I want to make something else with the rosemary? Nah, let's just make the snakes. Okay, now we need to go pick more rosemary. But anyway, you have seen now another recipe. And I think without the rosemary we can't make anything else. Yep. So I will go on a rosemary picking spree between videos now. I'll go up into that area I showed you before that has a lot of rosemary and apple and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's where the water spring is that he's talking about near the cave. So But I won't do any questy stuff until I get back. And then we get to go talk to the chief and all that good fun stuff. But I'm gonna go pick Rosemary, and I'll be back in another video. Let's turn the food over to her real quick.
Nicole, take it.
What's that?
Meat. Smoked meat.
Smoked meat.
Mike told me to bring it to you.
Meat. It looks strange. Like sausages.
Sausage meat.
It's just meat.
If Mike sent you, then it must be okay.
Snake meat. Alright, so yeah. I will see you guys on the next video. The next video will be part 6. Whoosh. We're moving right along through the island Castaway. And it's getting intriguing, right? There's all kinds of stuff going on between the tribe and the castaways, and there's creepy shamans running around. And it is a cute story. Or interesting story. Sometimes it's not very cute, but anyway, I do enjoy this game. I have always enjoyed the storyline of the game. I like the collecting and the making of things. So hopefully you guys are enjoying those aspects of it, and all these recipes you can play with, and all the ingredients that you can have and have ridiculous amounts of in your inventory to use. So anyway, see you soon. If you're enjoying this series of videos, please feel free to subscribe. I will be doing other game walkthroughs after we finish the island Castaway, and maybe doing other kinds of learny type videos where I talk about something that interests me. That's kind of why I named the channel what I did. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.